Amp Live. Today's Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday, or whatever you like to call it. Hopefully, you're taking care of your health. I know everybody's on a health kick, probably. I'm gonna go ahead and lower this real quick, put on mute. Everybody's probably on a health kick at the end of the day because the new year, New Year's resolutions, and all that other good stuff that goes on. What do we got here? What's it doing? Shit. Feedback? Shouldn't be any feedback, so it's doing it again. Using RE stream, so sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. Getting feedback. Test, test. Got the Yeti. Let me turn it on too much. Hey, test, test. Turn it off. Hello, test, test, test. Hello. Audio should be the Yeti. Microphone, communications, default, microphone, Yeti. Hello, test, test, test. One, two, two. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Test, one, two, test. All right, let's see. One, two. Turn the mic off. All right, getting feedback. Hello, test one, two, test one, two. But hopefully, Happy New Year, Happy 2023 from our family to your family. We'll see how it goes. If there's a lot of feedback, then we'll just edit it out or do something about it. But I am hearing an echo. Let's see what we got here. Gain. Test, test, test. Scream right in there, son of a bitch. Hello, always live and uncut. Hello. I was like eating the mic. Yeah, it's a little delayed too as well. Okay, let me see what we got here. Okay, let me try this. Such a pain in the ass. Let's change the microphone. Microphone, webcam, microphone classic. Test, test, test. Whoa. I'm blowing shit up. Boom. Hello, hello. All right. So live and uncut. Anyways, let's just go through it. Just chit chat a little bit. Or I may just cancel some bitch because it's irritating as fuck. All right. Or I'll just edit it out. All right. So we're into 3 minutes already of nonsense. So let me go ahead and check the video. Video looks fine. Definition, audio, Yeti. Try that. Test, test, test. Is it even plugged in? Okay. Okay. All right. Oops, something happened with the connection. Okay, so if you do see this video floating around, you're going to see it on all kinds of different platforms. It's streaming live right now on different platforms. I clicked that on there. That's 30-day challenge. So if you see that, click the link down below. Go take a look. It's free for right now. But I just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about real estate, creative real estate investing, some rants and raves that have been going over, about the moral compass and all that good stuff in regards to the new year. Last quarter's been kind of weird. Seen a lot of stuff on the news and things of that nature, emails, and people gearing up for 2023, selling, sales, all that good stuff. Real estate properties have been staying on the market a lot longer than usual. So a lot of stuff is kind of happening within that realm, but don't worry about it, right? Don't go read too much what's in the news. Do your due diligence. Look at the facts. Get two or three opinions and then put it together and then decide, well, is that real? Does that make sense? Do the numbers because the numbers don't lie. Follow the money, all that good stuff, right? But things are, this first quarter, people making their New Year's resolutions. It is what it is. I don't really make a New Year's resolution. It's just the same one that we kind of started several years ago, and you keep moving forward, and then you refine things going into a new year or a new quarter. Last quarter was kind of weird. Moral compass with people and things of that nature, whether they're sellers, investors, and there's people getting in the business, newbies, seasoned brokers, agents, right? Taking breaks here and there because of the Chinese virus, and people needed a break, and they're kind of opening up and hitting parties instead of doing work and things of that nature. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed the food, ate, watched movies, hung out with the family, and all that good stuff. Right? Did a lot of reading. So here's one right here. Here's a cool one. His name's Brad Leah. Give him a shout out. Awesome book, The Hard Way. Take a look. Reading it. Almost done with it. We got Chris Voss. Awesome. Want to learn the art of the deal, which is what we teach, the art of the deal. This is probably the closest thing to it. It's an awesome book. And then there's another one. This buff dude named Alex Hormozzi. Right? Some internet marketing stuff. There's some golden nuggets up in there. Take a look at that. Golden nuggets. Golden nuggets. So, that stuff keeps you fired up and motivated. Also gets you thinking, right, about PMA, positive mental attitude, and figuring how you can work this business and share it with others and keep rocking and rolling, keep motivating yourself. You're your best cheerleader, right, at the end of the day. So, the market is changing. Moral compasses are kind of, shifting up a little bit here. Looks like we got a fire going on, so I'm probably going to have to evacuate. Think the fire department's coming down and all that good stuff. So, and the airplanes with water and jugs. I probably got a forest fire out here in Southern California. But, hey, it is what it is, right? Live and uncut. Let it rock, let it roll. It is what it is. If you see this video floating around out there, save it. There's always going to be some awesome nuggets that I'm going to drop here today with you right now. Click the links down below. That's an Amp Live survey. If you're always wanted to get into real estate or real estate investing, that's what I'm going to talk to you a little bit about. What the hell is creative real estate investing? What is it? Why should you know about it? And why do you even care, right? What is real estate investing? What's the difference between real estate investing and creative real estate investing, right? Because you figure, hey, real estate investing is usually traditional. You save some money, you get your credit scores up there to 700, 800. You go save some money and you buy a property, cash flow it, get a property manager, and hopefully that's all good to go, right? But you can only do so many of those, right? Now I get it, that's still OPM, other people's money, because it's the bank's money, and not the bank's money, but the people who put money inside of the banking institution, and then they lend out that money at a higher interest rate, right? Which is crazy. That's why they're so rich, right? And it is what it is with that system. It's the banking system. But so when they take that money and lend it back to others for property, right? And it's leveraged by a piece of property, then it is what you can only buy so many. The last cycle you can maybe buy 10. And then maybe if you had some other assets, other LLCs, and borrow against it and play that game. You can do the BRRRR game, right? The wholesale game, the seller finance game, the option game, the rent to own game, the lease purchase game. Those are all fly under the banner of creative real estate investing. If you're doing real estate investing, yes, save that money, build it up, corporation, corporate credit, all that good stuff, and then you're buying assets, right? Or you're getting the syndications and equity funds and all that good stuff, or partnering up with a bunch of friends and taking their money and credit and going to buy some property and sharing in the profits and the liabilities and all that good stuff, or private investors. However, it is what it is. But a lot of people get stuck, and that's why a lot of people don't do real estate investing. Period, is because they're thinking I got to get my credit up, I got to save a bunch of money. I'm going to do that when I get ready to retire in 50 years or 30 years or 40 years, right? By that time, it's already a day late, dollar short, and you don't waste it all those years, right? Best thing to do is get in it now. If you have the bug, go for it. Study. That's what I had to do. I had to study. I had to read. I had to, we didn't have this beautiful stuff that we have now right here with, video and all that good stuff, and lives and webinars, and we can connect with people across the world without having to get on the phone, right? Or fly or drive, it makes it a lot easier to do business, and it makes it easier for the smaller business to compete against the bigger conglomerates or brokerages or even equity firms or just in business general, right? Where you can compete of some sort. You can slice out your niche. But what I want to talk to you about is gearing up for 2023. Hopefully, you had a happy new year. 2023 is here, so God bless you and your family in 2023. Go after your dreams. Go after the things that you want to go after in life because you only live once. When I was younger, I felt invincible. Never thought about death. Never thought about the future. I did think about the future a lot because I kind of do that. That's just in my nature. But things happen, life happens. And the best thing to do is get in there, get dirty, make things happen one way or another, whether it happens or doesn't happen, or you crash and burn or whatever, up and down and all the way around. That's called life, right? But if you don't do it, I can tell you this: you got nothing to lose, but everything to gain. Even if it doesn't pan out for you in anything you do, or creative or real estate investing, it's gonna. The thing is, this is the awesome thing about that, right? Is that you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn some things that others do not know, which is awesome and beautiful. That means that when I say that, you got nothing to lose, and everything to gain. Even if you lose or you feel you lose, you'll never lose if you don't quit. Now, if you quit, you're a quitter, and fucking quitters never win, right? That's just the way it is, right? Winners never quit, and quitters never win. It's just the way it is. But if you never quit, but there's going to be times where you feel like quitting, and that's where it's going to eat you up the most, right? That's where your mind and mindset's going to attack you, and it does take its toll. It's life. It is what it is. We're human beings, and we're emotional, and we're sensitive, and things of that nature. And some are more hypersensitive than others. But even if you move forward, at least you're going to gain something. So you'll never lose. You'll always gain something, and then make a lateral move, and then another lateral move, or make a forward, whatever move you make. But it's gonna only help you, right? Knowledge is people say knowledge is power. Well, knowledge is great. Knowledge is awesome by learning it and moving forward to certain things, and you may not use it in your life, but somewhere you're going to, because the thing is downloaded into your mind and your body, and you're gonna react and go, hey, that I heard that somewhere. Yeah, you studied, you heard from someone, a coach, a mentor, or someone that was working with you, or something in the field, and that's where we connect. We're all connected in regards to God and the frequency and the universe and all that good stuff. I'm not going to get all hokey pokey on you, but the bottom line is that keep your moral compass intact. Okay, intact, especially in this real estate business, right? And things are going to happen, so work them out. If things happen, you're doing a deal and it doesn't quite work this way or that way, or people are whining and crying about certain stuff. The sellers, the buyers, investors, escrow, title, who knows? Work it out one way or another, and make it a true win-win-win situation, right? Even if you got to lose money on the son of a buck, right? Even if you got to eat it. I was reading something; it was pretty cool. It was in Mr. Brad Leah's book, right? It's money over relationships. When I first started this business, it was always relationships over money. But sometimes you get tainted. I'm not saying that I did, but still thinking differently depending on the business model and what it is, right? But I've always been the type of person saying, hey, let me give more than what I'm paid to do. I want to do more than I'm paid to do. I'm going to do more than I'm paid to do because if I'm do more than what I'm paid to do, I'm always going to have a job. They're always going to want me to work for them. If it's a corporation, like when I first started, with the JOB and moving into corporate America and doing all that shit, right? But it was a learning lesson, right? I had to go through the bullshit so God could say, here, maybe this is what's better for you. This is what you're good at. This is what you like. But at the same token, same thing again with Brad, right? The patience thing, right? I'll have patience. Let it ride. Keep on doing what you're doing. Let's work it out. Let's iron out the kinks. Fuck the kinks. Fuck patience. Get in. You tear shit up because that's how my wife is, right? She's all about sales, sales, sales. Jump the fuck in and get shit done. But before I jump in, I want to make sure there's no fucking rocks and there's no, glass and all kinds of other shit. How deep is that water? And then jump in and then decide. But I like to have somewhat of a plan before I jump in. And that's kind of where I'm at now in this second cycle of my mentors came from cycles before that, in the 90s and the 80s and 70s and stuff. God rest your soul. But the bottom line is we're going to go into a couple more cycles, right? We're going into a cycle of 2010 to 2030 to 2028 or whatever. That's gonna be a cycle. We're gonna see like we did the last cycle, right? 2003 from the 93s to the 2007s and the crash, and then the bottom out of 2009, 10, 11, 12, and then kind of merging and growing. So we're kind of at that pivotal point again. And then we're going to start seeing pre-foreclosures, short sales, REOs. The market's going to bottom out probably in 2028, 29, 2030 or so. And then it'll start readjusting from 2028 to maybe 2035, 34, 33. If you got a bunch of money, stack that shit and buy a bunch of stuff. You're gonna be set for life, right? But it's gonna come. The cycle comes and goes. It's like a wave. It's cyclical, up and down. And if you can kind of like, I guess, all you say, yeah, you have to have a compass. And if you know what you know, but you don't know, or you didn't know, then hindsight's 2020. I get it. But if you do know or got an idea, and you're watching stuff, you don't want to be too cautious, but you still want to be cautious, and you want to eliminate as much risk as possible in the real estate business. So you look at those things and you get prepared. That's what we're doing, gearing up for the new cycle, gearing up for 2023, 2024, 25, 26, 27, because it's going to happen. So that's my thing is creative real estate investing. I always say, hey, give us $1 million, we'll buy 10 properties in California. The average investor will buy one or two. So leverage, that's really how powerful you leverage and you buy properties with the minimum amount of dollars, the return of investment, the net return investment is astronomical. It's a lot higher. You're using OPM again, you're using leverage, right? You're using OPE, other people's efforts, and a bunch of other little acronyms that are out there. And what we like, we believe in creative real estate investment is part of the deal, right? And our cause and mission throughout the United States. And I got started, and have a little chit chat with God, figure out where we're going to go, where's the brand going to go, what we're going to do, what are we going to do. We train a mentor new peeps or bring on people who said, you know what, I got frustrated at hearing people say, I spent $50,000. Got videos and PDFs and a Facebook group, Blind Leading Blind, and the coach just calls me once a week, reading out of the same damn books and the same PDFs and the same videos asking me if I watch video 79. And that's not coaching. That's babysitting and saying, hey, it's just getting you accountable. You could call it an accountability to a degree. But mentoring is something totally different. That's what we do. If you want coaching, we have some coaching. It's a 90-day coaching program. It's out, but being tailored down and making sure that it's going to be the way I want it. And that's going to be a soft launch in March of 31st of 2023. And then we still have a 30-day challenge, 5-day challenge, paid, free, two different kinds. And then we got our flagship, one-on-one mentoring, one-on-one mentoring, where we mentor 7 days a week if needed, 6 months, one-on-one mentoring for the next 12 months, deals and splits and all that juicy stuff. Help you pretty much build a business. Think of it as like a franchise. It's like we got disconnected there. What's going on? All right, a little technical difficulties. We're going to go back. But check out the 30-day challenge. But did it work? Oh, it's still okay. All right, we're almost done here. What do I got? 18 minutes. I'll wrap this way up. I'll make. If you have any questions, reach out to any of the platforms. Do a PM. Click the link. Let's chat. Let's talk. We'll do this here in California. Maybe we'll meet and other things, but it's like Mark Rubin, right? I hate going to appointments unless the only time I like to go to appointments is to collect the check. So if you're serious and you want to rock and roll, yes, the one-on-one is not free. It costs money. Everything costs money in this world. You can't drink this lovely tea right here because it's not free. Heck, the water that's in there that should be free is not free, right? Used to be water that comes out of your sink was free. That's not free. Food's not free. Gas is not free. Shit, I think the air that we breathe may cost money, right? Unfortunately. But check this out. It's a 30-day challenge. If you want some free, this is the only time we do free stuff. And I'm not one to do that because free is shit. But we want to make sure we're going to deliver, and we're changing our program up. We've been one-on-one for several years. My God, since 2010, 2010, 11, 12, 13, when we started this program and started defining it with AHA, Americans Helping Americans, and then when the dream came down, not even the dream, this is not. We got said, hey, let's change this up. Let's do something different. Do we want to do this? Private brokerage, private real estate brokerage, private creative real estate firm, call it that, because that's what we are. And then Amp Live, the American Mentee program, powered by Amp Live Media, which is a training program in regards to our art of the deal, creative real estate investing, right? How to freaking find deals, lock up deals, how to work. Yes, it's sales. I hate to say it, but it is. Some people don't like the word sales, but we do sell every single day. Everything we do is about sales, sales, sales. Your job is sales. When you go to Walmart, sales. When you want something or need something, it's sales, right? Your opinion over someone else's opinion. Sales. Can anybody learn sales? Yes. Can anybody learn creative real estate investing? Yes. You just have to show up to the party, follow directions, be coachable, take action. You're going to get results. I guarantee it. Guarantee you will get results. We're going to talk about those results and see your aha moment on the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, and we keep on doing it and going, oh, aha, now I understand what the hell is going on. All right. So the 30-day challenge, let me see what we got here. I'm just going to go ahead and scroll through it real quick so you can see it. There's a nice juicy video here. Watch that video. You can register right here. Very easy. Okay. May not come up, but if it does, it does. Check out some testimonials. Nice little juicy video for you. Register right here. It's free. It's not going to cost you a dime. I'm going to switch this back over here, and I'm going to close this up. And it's for a limited time, or we're just going to keep on letting it run. We'll decide. But the bottom line is right now, get your moral compass back. 2023 is here. I'm not saying that you may not have moral compass. It's just out there right now. So be aware of it, right? Energy. Everything is energy and frequency. And that's what these juicy, beautiful books are. Think and Grow Rich, 17 Principles of Success. To grow your brain, right? Grow your brain, right? Is that even a thing, right? Like, was it Johnny Neutron? Grow the brain. But it's true, right? You got to clean out all the cobwebs. You got to take out all the NMA, negative mental attitude, out of your mind and out of your life and out of your soul. And then put some PMA in it. Positive mental attitude with action, and you'll get results. I promise you, right? But you have to do that. You got to get your mind right. You got to get your mindset right. You got to get your body right. Yes. You got to get your soul right. If you have all those three things and you do things in a certain way, you're going to have an awesome life. That's the goal. That's what we're all looking for. But this has been accumulation over years and years and years just for me to kind of figure this stuff out, knowing that it's always there, but then figuring out, man, what's the key? Why is it so hard? Well, because it's sometimes the simple things that are easy is really hard. And it is hard to think and manifest and to have a certain belief system. And discipline is the major thing, right? That's why people exercise. Shit, I'm on that kick too. Only because I'm getting older and I got health and I got family and I want to stay here longer. Whether that's gonna happen or not, shit, my dad was a bodybuilder. He died when he was 48. So when God calls you, he calls you, right? So it is what it is. But you just gotta go with what's in your gut. Don't go against your gut. Go with your gut, move forward. And if you want to connect, you want to get into creative real estate investing, you want to get into this business, you want to get out of the JOB, move into a maverick, or keep your JOB, and you want to be somewhat of a maverick and put your money into some real estate investing and things of that nature, we want to talk with you, okay? Or get out there and find a coach and a mentor, someone who's going to bring tremendous value to them, and they will work with you, maybe if they like you. Because sales is all about liking. If they like you, they'll work with you. If they like you, they'll buy from you, right? So same thing here. If you like me, you're going to come aboard. If you don't like me, you're not. You're going to make excuses and all kinds of other stuff, right? I will tell you, mentoring style and our team, we care. That's our cause and mission. It's about our fellow Americans across the United States of America. We get all kinds of testimonials, good and bad and the ugly, yes, right? The ones that drop off are the ones that are probably the ones that whine and cry again, right? Or they just don't, we work something out for them and they don't follow through. It is what it is because we're willing to end house here. There's no excuse. No excuse. We want you to focus on real estate, right? Sometimes we'll take people on for free. Others will work out a payment program for you that's financed in-house, right? But the bottom line is we're not here to chase pennies. We're here to work with you, but we want to make it easy for you because all the things that were hard for me, I didn't have those luxuries. I want to give to you. I want to help you with that. We want to help you with that, right? And the bottom line is we're going to make a lot more money working together and going after deals and doing deals because when the market takes a dump and 20, 30, 40, 50% of the agents go bye-bye and quit because the market's too hard, brokers quit because the market's too hard, all the wholesalers and copy and pasters and the wannabes and the whiners and crybabies are going to disappear as well. That means more for you, more for us, more for all of us, more for the people that stay in the business, right? So just telling you from experience from the last cycle, from my mentors of the cycles before that. And only crystal ball you have, pro tip for you, go back to the 1800s, 1907. Think about that time frame. Look at all the cycles and trends and all the things that happen, and that'll kind of tell you where the market's going every 10, 15, 20 years. We're seeing some cycles and bigger cycles, smaller cycles, bigger cycles, and that's what we're going to go through. But that's capitalism. That's the economic system. A lot of times, government does this shit on purpose. They make tons of money. So the goal, the focus, so you can make money to preserve your family and your legacy. Want to work with you? I'm going to wrap this up. If you have any questions, go ahead and reach out. Click that link down below. We'd love to speak with you. We'd love to work with you. If you're looking for deals or you want to put in a buy order, any state, any city, any county, we'll find it for you. We'll work deals with you. We want to do some syndications, equity funds, you name it, commercial properties, hotels, retail, strip malls, single family properties. We love it all. We'll work with you. Reach out. We're here for you. Remember, in God we trust. I am a God fearing man, so if that bothers you, might not be a good fit. But we've worked with atheists and all kinds of different religions. Doesn't matter. I'm not here to judge because I'm not God, so I cannot judge you. So you shouldn't judge me. But at the end of the day, we got to get along, right? We got to make sure that we're going to work together and watch each other's back. That's what it's about. So remember, rock and roll and all that you do. In God we trust. United we stand. There's power in numbers. Yes, I know. And you got to build that core. Keep your core close and nice and tight in the building to build village on the outside, but make sure you're over delivering to everybody you work with. Okay, and that's our goal. We're always over delivering. We always show up to the party. You show up to the party. Let's rock. If you don't, then shame on you for joining the program or any program, and you don't show up, then that's nobody to blame but you. This is all action based. Even if you go get some videos for 2 grand or 4 grand or whatever, it's still your fault if it doesn't go anywhere because you gave up or you didn't like the person or you didn't like this or that. So it's called excuses, right? You can have excuses or results. My dad always used to say, hey, everybody has opinions and opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. I definitely get it, right? But here to work with you. Okay, so let's rock and roll. Let's get together and do some business. If it's not us, go out there and find somebody. Go out there and get your piece because it's coming. Gear up. All right, talk to you soon. Bye bye.